Fast forward, you come over Tony, so Huxley, GH Politics Avenue. Podcast also trying to make speaking headlines. And your Jumbre na EDB Exomonia, young boy in your political highways in the Office of the Special Prosecutor, I swear, ye any EDA beam. Now, a year legal practitioner, a BP, a year article, no so a check say, Office of the Special Prosecutor, no send ye what did you my dear as prosecutorial power at the mount one casano or breach a year constitution or yen article cra papa ejina so e de kasa ansem no abra wademre na oboy nchemu I have age politics avenue yonko eye insimnim.
The act mandate the special prosecutor to do to investigate and prosecute cases of alleged or suspected corruption and corruption related offenses under the Public Procurement Act 2003 Act 663. B. To investigate and prosecute allegations of corruption. To investigate and prosecute. Also prosecute na saba. Allegations. Ebia we kura de enya corruption no. Ebia ye tete. So what you say? Say ebia obi a diska, obi a wie sika bi ne ade. And corruption related offenses under the Criminal Offences Act. There are some corruption-related offenses under the Criminal and Other Offences Act, Act 29, involving public officers, politically exposed persons, and persons in the private sector involved in the commission of the offense. Last one, I kind.
Okay.
To investigate and prosecute. Oh, say the third one was it to investigate and what? Prosecute. First one, no, a case of alleged corruption. Second one, allegation, investigate and prosecute. Third one, investigate and prosecute alleged or suspected corruption and corruption-related offenses involving public officers. You understand? Say, Emrano Parliament, no. Say they have the powers. Their function is what? To investigate and prosecute. Now, mandate, section 4. Me person me can section 4(2) of the Office of the Special Prosecutors Act.
Okay.
Was it subject to clause 4 of Article 88? Subject to clause 4 of Article 88.
88 in the Attorney General,
Good, of the Constitution.
Yes.
Was it the office shall for the purpose of this act be authorized by the Attorney General? The Office of the Special Prosecutor shall be what? Authorized by the Attorney General to initiate to initiate and conduct the prosecution of corruption and corruption related offenses.
Yeah.
And you know, it means that Attorney General
when you section saying
section 4
of the 88
of the Act 595. So what I say, Special Prosecutors Act, no?
Article 88.
Yes, section 4 of your friend. Okay. What should I say? Subject to Article 4, no? Then Article 4 of the 88 kind.
Okay.
Article 4 of your friends, the clause 4 of 88. Yes, clause 4 of 88. Then a clause 4 of 88. Clause 4 of 88 say the Attorney General, all offenses prosecuted in the name of the Republic of Ghana shall be.
It's a High Court. If High Court has that jurisdiction to sit on the matter, then he borders on interpretation of a certain act of the Constitution. But what Attorney General is seeking for,
the Supreme Court's original jurisdiction, the interpretation of, and yet no Madriam Act,
that the Act 2017 Act 959 is unconstitutional. The entire act is unconstitutional. So what I say. Then he argued that the OSP office has violated Article 1992 Constitution because it gives the independent prosecutorial power to the body outside apart from the Attorney General.
But do we
but the Honorable say I
was going to ask, do we also accept delegated powers?
Delegated powers in which?
In this case, Attorney General delegating part of its power to a certain body
through discretion.
To exercise it. And it didn't just do it. It went through the the formalized process.
Mr. But no,
it went to
delegated. No, but when no, going as far as having an act of
so the act no one
establish
that is why
no?
That is why.
Meanwhile, the Constitution is saying that only the Attorney General has the legal right to prosecute.
But we also agree that the Attorney General can give some of its powers to any of the state security institutions for prosecuting.
For prosecution,
yes,
exactly.
That is why it has been given to the police.
That is why
that is what Yoko and others are exercising. Mm-hmm. So it is not wrong.
So you understand? So I don't know the office of the special prosecutor. You understand? We have personal problem with the office of the.
That was a fraud.
Wow.
Fraud? Yeah, I mean that was
former officers.
Yeah,
I'm part of that.
That was fraud.
That
was fraud.
Fraud is
say to Abanaka that polling station. Annulled. That was complete fraud. Yeah. Material Canina. And then first of all, no, share the entire this situation. It's just because the NDC is not ready for accountability. I'll come to the substantive matter. But before that, let me make this point clear. Say NDC is not ready for accountability. That's the reason why this time they are going for a form over substance. And then they say there was a reason why I created the office of the special prosecutor. One, the deficiency when it comes to the Attorney General. The Attorney General as a cabinet member. 80 cabinet members who colleague to say na Kojo Eboa na all of a sudden Kojo Eboa prison. Then it doesn't sound well. Say some people can do it, others cannot do it. Obi are very good legally, but when it comes to that human relation, you build human relation for a very long time. There's even though the law supersede or personal relationship, it's a daunting task for a lot of people, and in most cases they overlook the wrongdoing and are more. We have seen only few situations that Attorney General successfully prosecuting matters. Okay. And and one of them was Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Or show Nima he doesn't care who asks God. It or the effort and or prosecuting. There were others who also did the same, but most people omuntimi and OSP so on tonight, he doesn't sit in cabinet. He doesn't care whether the president loves this person or not. Or no, he doesn't care. So that was the reason behind the formation of the OSP. It's like an ambushment. That is what Siraj is supposed to be performing, even though Siraj do not have prosecutorial powers. They created that office. We knew very well, say, it will come with its challenges, especially when it comes to Article 88, which is an entrenched clause. So Article 88 is only the Attorney General, the prosecutorial powers. Yeah. To prosecute any criminal or even civil matters, criminal matters. And even if you look at Article 88.4, it also says the Attorney General can give part of his powers or authorize other bodies and agents, like the police, anyone more prosecuting. The police can come here today and arrest you and go and prosecute you. And that was the reason why Ushe, the special prosecutor, that special prosecutor was not just picked in at random and asked to go and work. Kofano say, hey, masa bra koye juma. It went through processes with Article 88 in mind. Yeah. And those processes necessary, the appointment was done by the Attorney General. Gloria Akufo was the one that appointed Martinamidu and subsequently Kisi Ajabin. The office of the Attorney General actually gave parts or ceded or gave the authorization to the special prosecutor to work on behalf of the Attorney General. That's the reason why sometimes when we loosely say say sometimes we even call it sole prosecutor. Sometimes we say special prosecutor or independent prosecutor. Say even the Attorney General is supposed to be independent. Almost everybody is supposed to be independent, but you are under the control of the law. Their independence stop when the Attorney General is there. But you see, to say, oh, they have not been given authorization. The Attorney General, no, it's neither here nor there. If you look at the LI, this 2373, it stipulates, it gives all these things. It went through Parliament, and the Act 959 was formed. Ushe Act and so the special prosecutor drive its powers from the Attorney General. Who is saying the special prosecutor is bigger than the Attorney General? And that's the reason why I'm saying, say, if you say, oh, you read this over fight corruption, you don't pick form over substance. If there is a problem with the form, you correct it and go on. But it's like, let's give a dog a bad name and hang it. Let's look for evidence of wrongdoing and not evidence of correct doing or something like that. They are looking for ways and means of eliminating the office or collapsing the office, and that is the reason why I'm in culture say, or ready for accountability, because one, almost serve a notice through the majority leader, Mama Yerga, in Parliament at the beginning of this session. Say, oh, they want to remove the Auditor General. Auditor General, no, hey, what do special prosecutor no? Obviously, special prosecutor no, pay office. It has to take the president to say, we should. The president used it. He said, this is not the time. It is not yet time. Like, or one catch or no one catch a cry no one catch almost say munjay at the phone now person or see. This is not the time, and the time has not come yet for anybody to remove the special prosecutor. The president say a time nun do pensu be I say at the special prosecutor if office. Okay, then okay.
What's so munyano no nya na dwuma. Said you be ya with my checking appointees.
Yes I know.
What must say?
No.
Ah, I don't know kind.
Yes I know.
Yeah, president can
no.
Send them Brennan soon.
Or say Brennan soon yet.
Yeah, president one can
please. Or say you should look for the tape. Because the kitchen is too hot for the NDC. They cannot oversee corruption as them.
Okay.
Yes, Amma will be to be supervising over us. I don't think himself, when given the opportunity to prosecute people, also that may call for the knowledge prosecutor, I'm on coffee. But bring the NPP people, yes, number one, number two. But because look, if say oh yes, or say oh yeah, justice. I mean, and now you want to ensure say who eliminate and reduce corruption completely. It does not matter whether Nipano is within the stables of the NDC or MPP. It doesn't matter. And no one say my inherited cases are cases we and then let the court judge it. Take the matter to the court because the matter was already in court. I dare not travel to its logical conclusion. But Abu Pele was prosecuted under MPP. Among the caucus, but they were just dilly-dally. No, they were not doing enough to get They were not doing enough to get conviction. They were not doing enough to get conviction. So
that's why we're resourcing the Economic and Organized Crime Office and the other anti-corruption institutions, including the Office of the Special Prosecutor. And recently, there have been some controversy with the Office of the Special Prosecutor. I think it's premature to call for the closure of that office. The unique thing about that office is it is the only anti-corruption agency that has prosecutorial powers to be able to prosecute themselves without going through the Attorney General. And so people had mistrust for the Attorney General because the Attorney General normally is a member of government and is a minister of state. And so they believe that the Attorney General will be very reluctant to prosecute his own. But if there's an independent office like the Office of the Special Prosecutor, it won't matter who you are because they have security of tenure and they have prosecutorial powers, whether you're a member of government or you're a member of a previous government or you are anybody who has, misappropriated public funds. They have the law is behind them to be able to prosecute you. So I think we should give them a little time. Of course, people want to see. That's why we're resourcing the Economic and Organized Crime Office and the other anti-corruption institutions, including the Office of the Special Prosecutor. Recently,
you are not right.
There have been some
the president premature, of course. Wow.
What are you talking about?
No. The president was clear in his mind.
Say it is premature.
Was even giving education on the road.
Forget about the education side. That is not the reason why you play the tip.
No.
It's not about the education side.
The president said he thinks it is premature.
Premature means that when the maturity period comes, he will be removed. And you say a time in Is that not the tree? A premature means what? David, don't distort the tree like that. When you say but don't distort it. Time in soon, premature means time in soon, at that time. Until say the time also.
The man has clearly indicated.
One can say my young general was a time and soon. No, why did he even say it's premature? Why could have said the Omiyane is nonsense?
Wow. Now, a whole communicator. A whole communicator all his life. The Ghana phone him the pan.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in the background. What matters is the Okano. Even if you see, that is the reason why he has been a president. Some of us have never been president, but sometimes he makes certain mistakes that people talk about. It doesn't matter. Say Nipa no a communicator all his life and all those things. That does not mean that he cannot sleep. I'm saying say. Or if you say it was premature, it means that they will come time. I say this time the maturity period now do from. That's the point I'm making. So
I even see anything.
No. What I'm saying is that maybe we can excuse the president. I'm saying the language you use is a slip, but the substance behind the president case, he must collaborate with the Attorney General. But don't come and tell us, say, a special prosecutor no need to me, and me by to me in the free and then it means say, what have we done in Parliament? That Act 959. What is the use of that act? Is it for say the Attorney General can only go and do investigation after or move investigation or move Dr. Ayini? Then he will sit on it and even say the prosecutor. So let's be serious. We are fighting corruption. The anti-graft institutions in this country do not have bites. Now we have had one. Our teeth. Our say our the obetimi abite. Se say there mo pese yi sa we in free.
Saka, my problem with some of you politicians is that just some few months ago,
yes,
you had all the issues with special prosecutor.
No, I never had issues with it. I never had issues with the special prosecutor.
You remember the famous Angwanoma press conference?
You see, we can go into the Angwanoma matters.
Because
don't worry, I disagree with the special prosecutor in so many ways, even including say Claire John Raman man on the Airbus matter.
Wow.
You see, the Airbus matter will no ankasa ever catch there say we need the capability to investigate the matter to a certain level. Into maybe or clear no. I mean, if you don't have that capacity to get to the full hawk of the matter, okay. Why do you clear the person?
It's okay, that's fine. But I've stated my case. Just some few months ago, you were all over the place having problems with OSP.
No, it's the official, not the individual. Yes. No, today it is the office.
Today you are applauding
NDC 4 per office now out.
Okay.
And then NDC, those from the MPP, now they wanted the individual out.
Okay, let's move
so
on.
So these are two clear cases.
Let's move on. What
you say, Jabi?
You said, Jabi.
I don't pay more clear.
Oh, no, I mean, because of one.
We ain't some who channel so I'm not so jembre or hard. As soon as Obadi India don't be Edomania, you be saying Asia.